Hello everyone, welcome back to Golden Dragon Games. I'm your host, Rocky. Today is episode 9 of my Kamen Rider Build Toy Review series. And in today's episode, it is not just a singular review where we review one item, because as you can see by the title of this video, it is another 2-in-1 review. And in today's 2-in-1 review, we will be reviewing the DX transteam gun that comes with the DX Bat Full Bottle, and we'll also be reviewing the SG series Cobra Full Bottle. Now, with my 2-in-1 reviews, how this works is basically we'll take a look at one of the packagings first, take a look at the other packagings, then there will be a jump cut, we'll take a look at the full bottles either together or individually, and then there will be another cut in the video, and then we'll be taking a look at the transteam gun itself and hearing all the sound effects it has to offer, and then we will wrap up the review video. So, without further ado, now that I've been rambling on long enough with this intro, let's start the actual review. Okay everyone, I am back. And now it is time for the first part of today's review video. So, here we have the box for the transteam gun and DX Bat Full Bottle. As you can see, we have a picture of the actual transteam gun on the front here. There's a picture of the Bat Full Bottle. There's another picture of the Bat Full Bottle. And here we have pictures of the two people who use this transformation device in the Kamen Rider build series, being Night Rogue and Bloodstark. Now, when it comes to these characters, what is actually quite interesting about them is they don't count as Kamen Riders. To count as a Kamen Rider in the Kamen Rider build universe / TV series, what you need is something called a hazard level of 5.0 or above, and you have to use something like the build driver, which also uses something called the rider system. But with this device, to use it in the build universe, all you need is the actual device itself, one of these lost full bottles actually, as they're called, because they don't actually have a best match, and that's what they've been officially called in the series. And also, well, yeah, you just need that stuff to transform into one of these two. But also, with these characters, they don't use the rider system. Instead, they use something called the steam system, along with they don't need a hazard level at all to transform. So that's just a little note about the universe / TV show and the world of Kamen Rider build itself, and facts about these two characters. But anyway, if we look on the side of the box, we can see the shoulder pad of Night Rogue, along with the transteam gun and the DX Lost Bat Full Bottle again. And then on the back, we just have some instructions. For instance, you can use both of the full bottles in the build driver, but they don't have best matches, so you won't get like a new form for build or new sound effects or whatever. But also you can see here is another Kamen Rider build toy, and you can see it actually connects onto the transteam gun, and what that is the transteam blade. And when you buy it and have the transteam gun as well, you connect them together as they make the transteam gun rifle mode, and you will get some new sound effects, but also you'll just get sound effects with the transteam blade on its own, but also it comes with the DX version of the Cobra Full Bottle. Now, the reason why I decided not to buy that and review it with the transteam gun rather than the SG series Cobra Full Bottle was because at the time I was purchasing this, buying this and the transteam blade would have been too expensive, but maybe I'll buy the transteam blade further down the line and review it in like a far future episode or something like that. But anyway, if we look on the top of the box, we can just see here it's got photos of part of the transteam gun. There's Night Rogue with the transteam gun again. And then if we look on this top flap, it's just advertising some more Build toy products. There's the Bat Full bottle again. Then if we look on this side, we got the transteam gun again with the Bat Full bottle. We've got Night Rogue, we got Bloodstark there. And that is it for the packaging for the transteam gun and DX Lost Bat Full bottle. So, I will just jump cut here and then we'll take a look at the packaging for the SG Series Cobra Full bottle. Okay everyone, and I am back, and here is the packaging for the SG Series Cobra Full bottle. So, on the front of the box you can see there it says, I'm guessing it says Cobra, but in the Japanese characters slash letters there, and also we got a window where you would have seen the SG Series Cobra Full bottle there. Over here we got a picture of Bloodstark with the transteam blade. Then on the side of the box we just have some instructions or something. On the back of the box it's just advertising literally all the other full bottles you can get in the SG series as well. And also it's advertising some of the other Kamen Rider Build toy products. Then on this side of the box we just have some writing and stuff. On the top of the box we have another picture of Bloodstark and the Lost Cobra Full bottle. And then on the bottom of the box we just have some more writing. And that is the packaging for the SG Series Cobra Full bottle. So I will just jump cut here again, and then I will be back with the actual DX Lost Bat Full bottle and Lost Cobra Full bottle SG Series. Part 4, take 1. Okay everyone, I'm back, and here is the Lost Bat Full bottle and the Lost Cobra Full bottle. Now, first of all, we're going to take a look at the Bat Full bottle, so we'll just move the Cobra one out of the way. So as you can see, it is basically like all the other standard, you know, full bottles from the Kamen Rider Build toy line, with the shaking gimmick up and down because of the translucent plastic, which I'm not sure if you can see on the inside, like on a rod, so it lets it shake up and down like that. Also, because this is a Bat Full bottle, we have the motif of a bat on the front, done in some nice silver, and we also have some translucent purple on the outside and on the inside to simulate the liquid. And of course, like all these full bottles, it has a rail on the back, so it can work with all the Kamen Rider Build toy products. Then on this side we have a QR code, which is for some Japan exclusive game, I think, or something like that. But also you can see the cap is also done in silver, and of course it twists 360 degrees and then it just locks into place like that. And also we have the symbol for bat. But of course, as this is a Lost Full bottle, it does not have a best match. And actually there are a few exceptions when it comes to the full bottles of them not having best matches. And when it comes to Lost Full bottles, they're one of those exceptions. But anyway, that is the Bat Full bottle. And here we have the Lost Cobra Full bottle. Now, as you can see, it's basically exactly the same as the Bat Full bottle, with the twisting of the cap, like so, the shaking gimmick. Mind you, the only thing is, because this is a SG series, the rod in there doesn't come all the way to the cap, so if you put it in the build driver, the plastic on the inside wouldn't go up and down when you turn the handle of the build driver, because that would only happen with a DX full bottle, because as you can see, the rod comes all the way to the end of the cap on the DX full bottle. But anyway, Also, because it is a cobra, we have a very nice menacing cobra design, again done in silver, just like the bat face, and also with the translucent clear purple plastic on the outside and also on the inside on the rod. So while the translucent plastic on the inside, which is to simulate liquid, while that won't go up and down in the build driver, you can manually shake it up and down, so you still have the shaking gimmick. And of course, like all the full bottles, they have a rail on the back, and then we also have the QR code for this full bottle, and then of course we have the different symbol on the cap for cobra, and that is the Lost Bat and Lost Cobra full bottles. So, now let's move on and have a look at the actual transteam gun and have a listen to the sound effects it makes without and also with these full bottles. Okay everyone, I am back. And here is the transteam blaster. Wait, no, it's called the transteam gun. I don't know why. I keep calling this thing the transteam blaster instead of the transteam gun. But anyway, blaster gun. It basically means the same thing. But anyway, here we have the transformation device and also weapon of Night Rogue and Bloodstark. And as you can see with the transteam gun, we have a lot of molded detailing throughout, here on the front, here on this side, also on the top, and also we got some silver here, some pipework detailing. We also have some yellow and black here. Then we also have some sort of like yellowish gold here. Then we also have a bit of green and a bit of red. And here we have the rail that the full bottles go in to make extra sound effects, or just sound effects in general with the transteam gun. And also we have a LED here for when you place the full bottles in, the LED will light up and in turn light up the full bottle, because for the most part the full bottles are translucent plastic themselves. But also you can see this sort of little grey sort of pin here. Well, basically that locks the full bottle into place so it won't fall out. And if we turn it around to the back, you can see this sort of little lever mechanism which you push up, which in turn flicks that latch up like that, which will allow the full bottle to be released and taken out of the transteam gun itself. But anyway, actually, while we're looking at the back of the transteam gun, you can see a lot more moulded pipework detailing all along here, even on the handle, and a bit here, and also a bit on the bottom, but not much, but that's okay. Then also we have the on and off switch, we have the button back here which releases these two little pegs, which would release part of the transteam blade, because as I mentioned earlier, when you combine the transteam blade with the transteam gun, it makes the transteam gun rifle mode. Now, when it comes to actually powering this thing, you will be needing 3 AAA batteries. 2 of the AAA batteries go in the battery compartment in here, and we just have 1 screw there. Also, I'm not sure if you can see, but see right there, there's another screw there, and basically this is the second battery compartment where 1 of the 3 AAA batteries goes. So yeah, that is basically the transteam gun. So I'm just going to be quiet for a moment, because as soon as we switch on, we'll start hearing the actual sound effects. Oh, actually, I'll do that again, and then you can actually see the LED properly. And as you can hear, its first sound effect is it saying its own name, like we need reminding of what it's called. Don't know why, but never mind. Anyway, we have the trigger here, and if we pull it once, we just get a sort of generic firing noise, but also you can sort of do a little rapid fire like this. And then if we bring in the 4 bottles, as soon as we put a full bottle in, it will start the actual transformation sequence. But before we do that, as I always say in my Kamen Rider Build and Kamen Rider XA toy reviews, oh wait, I can't say henshin because only Kamen Riders say that, and like I mentioned earlier, Night Rogue and Bloodstark do not count as Kamen Riders because they use the transteam gun with the steam system rather than something like the build driver and the rider system, and of course they don't have a hazard level of 5.0 or above. So instead of saying henshin, what do the sort of Kamen Riders but the people who don't count as Kamen Riders say? Well, for these two, they say Jokust. I think I pronounced that correctly. Okay, and that was the transformation sound effect for Night Rogue, and of course you heard what it said, like bat, bat, and also rather than saying best match, because obviously it doesn't have a best match, this full bottle, instead it says mismatch. Now we got the bat's full bottle inserted into the transteam gun, we also get a sort of finishing attack sound effect. I'm not sure if you would call it a finishing attack, but anyway, it's an extra attack sound effect rather than just the generic noise that you heard earlier. But anyway. Okay, there you heard the steam break, and also you could see how well the LED actually lights up this full bottle, and it looks really cool. Now, if we take the full bottle out, like I just mentioned earlier, by pushing this tab up, we'll hear the deactivation sound effect. And then if we just move the bat full bottle out of the way, instead of hearing the Cobra full bottle sound effects, we're going to listen to the sound effects it makes when you put in a regular full bottle. So now, like I said, because this is a transformation device for just Night Rogue and Bloodstark, it will only make transformation sound effects if you put in the Battle Cobra full bottle, but if you put in any other full bottle, it will make these sound effects. And there you go, it just says full bottle, and then we get a steam attack rather than a steam break. And also it will just read all the other full bottles like that, unless it is Battle Cobra. But anyway, now we've listened to the sound effects from the Bat full bottle for Night Rogue, and we've listened to the sound effects from a regular full bottle slash a regular full bottle that has a best match. We're going to finish off this video by listening to the transformation and attack sound effects for Bloodstark. So, once again, as I just said earlier, Jokust. Okay, and that is the transformation sound effect for Bloodstark. Now, as you can hear, the sound effect is basically the same as Night Rogue's transformation sound, but rather than, of course, it saying bat, it's saying cobra because it's the cobra full bottle. And now let's listen to the steam break.
Steam break, cobra.
Okay, and that is the steam break, but rather than, of course, it's saying bat, once again, because it's cobra, it says cobra. And that is all the sound effects that the transteam gun makes on its own with the transformation lost full bottles for Night Rogue and Bloodstark, and also a regular full bottle. Now, as I said earlier, as I don't have the transteam blade, we cannot get any more sound effects out of the transteam gun, unfortunately. But like I said, maybe later on, maybe if I find the transteam blade for a good enough price, maybe I'll go and buy it from eBay, or if they have any stock left, CS Toys or HobbyLink Japan. So anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave a like, favourite, share, comment. Also, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We have Kamen Rider build toy reviews every single Friday for the next couple of weeks. So, yeah. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, all my social media links are linked in the description of this video. And until next time, remember, stay golden, stay frosty, and